Oh, hello. Hello. Chat. Hello. I'm back. Right, where is my pen? And I think we're good. Yeah. No, we're fine. I have another reference somewhere. I'm gonna drag more of these in and keep going, and then I might do some doodling, thinking about them. I'm gonna think about what I've done. And look at the references and think about what I've done. Okay, those are some cool pants. Let's draw the cool pants, and I'll find some more. I'm gonna try and keep these kind of in the same. I don't know if there's room for them there actually. I don't know if there's room. I want to keep them a similar size because this looks like a nice sheet. So I'm gonna crop it like by there and then move it down, I think, and we'll figure out how to get it to sit nice. Dio looking pants. Very much Dio looking pants. Like really, really Dio looking pants. These ones are annoying me because these ones turned out looking nice, and so did those ones above them, actually. I don't mind how these ones turned out now, actually. Looking at those, they're not as offensive as I thought they were. Good afternoon, time to end the stream. Hello, Wonder Hamster. How are we? Welcome to the stream. I did another one last night also. I did that one in the corner to finish the sheet off. How are we, Wonder Hamster? What's jiggling? I'm gonna go and find... I think I ran out of refs. Yeah, I did. When I went and got that one. I remember. Okay. Baggy trousers, I guess. The ones that have that kind of weight to them, like these ones, I like a lot. That makes them way easier. Way easier to draw. Okay, Pinterest is having a fit. Great. Let me see. See if I can find some cool ones to go with. The new one. I don't know if I'm gonna end up fighting that new one. It will probably help for doing the very harsh contrast, though. I imagine. I'm trying to look for refs that are easy to understand visually as well. So no really noisy patterns on them that are going to be hard to decipher. With a bunch of different values just splattered in there everywhere. Okay, that's a pretty good ref. That's the same kind of material. It's the same kind of material. Let's put that one by there and then I can come back to it. Make it a bit taller. There we go. Yeah, okay. I don't want to take up too much space. I like that it's tiling very nicely. It's very easy to read, the entire set of what's going on here. Okay, so those are some... Can I change the values on these? I think that might help, actually, if I can... Ah, okay, because that all, like, disappears. That all disappears when it's as it is. That's really hard to see. Okay, I'm gonna up it very slightly. Very slightly. They're very bin baggy as well. Very bin baggy. Okay, I think it's time to draw over the top of it. Do I have a duplicate? Okay, I do. I do have a duplicate. I'm gonna light it up a little bit more. A little bit more. We'll leave the dark. We'll leave the dark alone on it. Okay. I'm gonna draw in my points again and see if it helps. So I noticed that I've got the time-lapse on this file too, and it's like huge, which is why I was having problems with it. Saving and giving me trouble in general. I'm gonna shift in this chair actually, it's kind of stuffy. I think my chair has shrunken again, the sort of, oh my god, what kind of mechanism did I have? The mechanism in it is gone. That makes it stay at the right height. Or is it just, okay, it may be broken. it may have finally broken, it kind of feels like it. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. I guess I'll deal with it. So, it's really hard to tell what's going on here because they're so crinkly. Oh no. Because that's obviously not, you know, the leg has to be like here or something, right? The leg has to be like by there to fit into that curve, I think. Like, like that. And then everything else around it is crinkle noise. Like visual noise. Okay, so there's obviously like a little bit of pull in the crotch with the seam, because you can see where that goes. Where that goes that way. And then you have the crinkle around the cuffs. And the belt. These are just crazy pants. Aren't they? These are just busy. Okay. Let's have a look at the shapes in them, because I want to zoom in and look at what's going on here and see if it's doing the same kind of shapes that I thought. I think it might be more soft. Okay, there's like a burger layer thing that goes on like this with a kind of offset. The layers offset slightly, and the points do. I think, at least. I think so. When they condense more. But I suppose that's like still the waffle thing where it's the angles, right? Because it's doing that, and then you have the other one by there, and it's offsetting where those points are. So you got one there and one there. So they offset from each other. I suspect that's what's going on. So it's doing a thing where they, I think it's doing a thing where they condense. So you've got like that shape and then that shape. And that's making like a point. Yeah, and then that one sits on the top. Is the study of the dress Kanye's wife wore to the Grammys? I don't know what that looks like. Let me go and see. I'm gonna look it up. Is it crunkly? Or is it, oh. Oh. Huh? Is she in the nip? What is going on here? Is she in the nip? I can't tell. Is she in the nip? What? Or is it just like skin tone and very, very tight? Oh. Oh. Is she just hanging out at that? What? What? Has she got like a raincoat? Is that part of it, the raincoat? No, it's pretty much just netting. Wait. Okay, so her boobs are hanging out, because I see pictures where people are censoring the boobs. Is the business hanging out as well? Is that what's going on? I hadn't heard of this. There's no wrinkles to draw. A large fur coat. I mean, are they trying to make a joke? Do they know about the all fur coat and no panties phrase? Have they heard of that? Are they pulling a funny? I guess not, but you know. What's up, Baban? Hello, how are we? Welcome to the stream. Look at these nightmare pants that Cherry has sent me to draw. Look at this nightmare I have been sent. Okay, do I want to draw any more over the top? I can't tell what's going on. I think these are maybe cut so they're in like that kind of shape, and then it's like crunkling as it goes further down. So they're just really wide at the top, and that's making, it's like dropping off and making that shape around the knees where it's chunkier there, and then it gets like tighter around the bottom of the legs. I think that's what's going on. You love a lolcow? I would have thought you would have seen it. No, I haven't. No, I'm out of the loop, man. I do like seeing the weird fashion that they have at different events, but I've not heard of that yet. I do like a lolcow, you're right. I've been watching a bunch of lolcow content for fun. I don't usually look at the celebrity lolcows. Maybe that's why I'm missing it. I wonder if it's a like don't film me kind of thing. Or I'm gonna make it awkward for you to edit the footage later. So you have to blur out the business. Okay, these are gonna be awful, aren't they? It's gonna be awful to draw. What have we even got going on with these feet? His feet and legs, man. Okay, just like block it out. Worry about the little shapes later. Just... It's so much easier just going in and painting. So much easier. This is just making me want to paint. Okay, you know what? There's no need to even start fighting with those crinkles yet. Just block in like the shapes like this. Like just block in the shapes and then come back to it later. It's gonna be chaos, isn't it? But yeah, I like the free range lolcows. Not really the celebrities. Oh, like, I don't know, like minor celebrities maybe. Not the big celebrities, because I just never could get an interest in them. They're kind of lolcows by default, most of them anyway. Like you, wait, what is that one? Ooh, that's a weird pen. I didn't mean to click that one. Okay, square-toed shoes. Look funny. I think these, have they got like a seam up the middle? Or does it go off to the side? See, it's nice having crunchy refs to draw from, but then it's like, is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Because they're really helpful. The creases are really helpful to look at the form of what's going on. Okay, so what is happening here? We've got like this, there's like a big crunch there, and that's like an anchor point down there going to the one up by the waist. Celebrities suck, they do. I only pay attention to, I don't know, like some people that I like, but I wouldn't say they're like celebrities. I don't really, I don't have the attention span. I don't have the attention span for celebrities. His wife shows form, yeah. Okay, see, there's definitely a seam down here because you can see where all the crinklage is happening. See where all the crinklage is happening down the middle. I can't remember who wore it. I don't usually like the dresses that they wear, but there was one that was like a shell. I think it was a Mugler dress that looked really cool. I really like the Mugler stuff all the time because it's weird. It's generally more weird looking than the rest. But the seashell looking one. And the top of it was kind of sheer, but there wasn't any like nip-nops hanging out. There wasn't any nip-nops hanging out like that. Good morning. Hello. How are we? How are we? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so what do we got here? There's like that crunkle. There's that crunkly there. Got the crunkly in between. And what's going on over here? Is this doing the kind of diamond shape? I don't think I'm looking at this one correctly. I'm gonna see how it goes, but I'm suspicious. Mermaid? She has seashells by the seashore. I'm gonna have to try and look that up now. And find out what it was. Give me a minute to realize the direction she's facing. Oh, and this with the legs? Yeah. Yeah, there's not like a whole lot of indication of where it's going on. I do like how angled a lot of these shapes are in here, though. Very good. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna block chunks in on this, otherwise it's gonna get confusing. And awful, I think. It's hard to see through the trash bags. It is. Looks like one of those super thick construction trash bags. It does. Or, sorry, I was just checking. I was checking what the bloop was. Just checking. Ooh, more fabrics. Hello, Emily. Yeah, more fabric. More fabric, more fabric. I have a big old sheet on the go. Look. Big old sheet. How are we doing? I think this one's just gonna have to be big blocks like this for me to figure it out, I think. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. Doing okay, just getting ready for class. I have to leave hours early if I want a parking space. Oh no, not the parking spaces. That is a pain in the butt. Do you have to just like hang about there once you get there and get the space? Okay, see that's doing the anchor point thing and swinging that way also, and then it's like loose around there. Man, there's so many values going on in here. There's so many values going on. I'm trying to squint and look at it, but it's a nightmare. We'll see how it turns out when I'm done. What seems to be happening is that I draw some of it, and I'm like, this is just shapes. This looks terrible. And then I look at it again later, and it looks like something, like once I zoom out. And I'm not entirely sure how I get there, but I seem to be. So I think the more I do it, the more I'll figure it out. That's my hope, anyway. And I don't think it's entirely in just zooming out or zoning out and doing it either. It's something is gonna click, and I'm trying to like verbalize it as I'm going so that I can understand it. But I think there's some things I need to just repeat to figure out. To make food, do not want to cook. It's cleaning the dishes that stops me from cooking, yeah. Especially those janky pants. They are janky pants. Very pointy. They're making me think of Patrick in the SpongeBob movie where he's got the big boots. It's making me think of that. See, they weren't even... Where's the other version? They were a bit darker in the actual ref. I lightened it slightly so I could see what was going on a bit easier. It's the kind of thing where you have just a blob of value and then highlights in it, and you can't really tell what's going on very easily with the form. Trying to pick out like what's the most important bits of information and what values do they sit in, is what I'm trying to teach myself with fabric. I'll have to do it with different fabric types too. I want to do velvet because velvet's such a pain in the ass. It was the 80s, okay? Patrick Star in the hooker boots, yeah, the fishnets. Was acceptable in the 80s. I forget who sings that. That's a good song. I like those ugly sweaters from the 80s where they're really colourful and have all different patterns on them. Like, they're really ugly. They're really ugly, but I like them. I never see any of those, actually. I never see those in, like, second-hand places. I've got, like, a couple? I've got a couple of different nice woolly jumpers, but I never see old ones like that. They're rare, I suppose. I don't know if they'd even be, like, good quality. That kind of wacky stuff, though. 80s was a wild space. I suppose my first 8 years. I just had like 90s hand-me-downs. I don't think I had much 80s stuff. Oh, there was some like He-Man. There's like He-Man toys that I got handed down. That kind of thing. These are a nightmare, these pants. Cherry is a huge bully. I'm gonna try and get Cherry to do studies as well. Survived 8 years just to have half my brain taken out of my Pokemon, yeah. I dodged Pokemon somehow. That's another thing where I got a bunch of like hand-me-downs. I got a bunch of Pokemon hand-me-downs, but I never really got into it. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Pokemon and notes. Did anyone have any of the cool, like, inflatable furniture that was a thing in the 90s? I miss when everything was, colourful. Everything was, like, way more colourful. It's all very flat now. I miss the colourful, like, colourful transparent plastic on things. When that was a thing. That was cool. Seeing that hand chair quite a bit. Oh yeah. I remember the hand chairs. Okay, so I don't even know what's going on down here. This is all just like crinklies. It's like crinklies and wrinklies and I don't want to deal with it. I'm just gonna I didn't do that other one. That one. I didn't do that like exactly perfect to it because there's so many little wrinkles, but you know, it's like close enough. It's like close enough to get the idea of what's going on. But about the Nolan Batman movies and Gears of War, everything became too serious to have colour, yeah. Everything got kind of muddy. I miss when things were just colourful for the sake of it. I suppose there was a little bit of it in like the mid-2010s. But it's not as cool as it used to be. It's not as cool as it used to be. Is this like worse? Is this like worse than that one? I don't know. We'll find out. Find out now. Some kind of thing someone put together showing the color spectrum disappearing lately in media. Oh, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that. I want to see. It is sad though. I want my colors back. I want my wacky colors back. I like it when there's a whole bunch of different options for colours that you can get things in. 80s furniture was the worst because of the older 70s stuff? Why? Wait, what was going on with 80s furniture? I don't know a whole lot about that actually. I'm sorry, I'm a bit sniffly too. I'm gonna try not to sniffle. You alone can make those colours come back. You're right, I gotta be obnoxious about it. Or I suppose everything's just got a case now. Like you just buy a case for the thing and then you choose what's on it. Rather than them making the thing itself look cool, you just slap something on it. I was thinking about, I think I heard someone talking about it in general, like more general, as in you used to have different things for different functions and now it's just all in one thing. So the joy of like using the item is just gone. There's no like, oh, let me go and put the CD player on and put my new CD in it anymore. It's just, oh, let me go stream the thing. Oh yeah, that's that bit. Okay, that bit wants to go down there. I think. Oh no, I think I've pulled some of that upwards. Okay. See, the shapes get confusing. Like those glasses from online, I needed a new prescription to get them. Glasses? Wait, what glasses? Just glasses in general? Like there's no choice? Sorry. I'm messing myself up on like medications that are fighting each other, I think. It's doing me bad. I gotta go to the doctors, but I don't want to. I don't want to go. The magnetic frame glasses? What are the magnetic frame glasses? Waterbeds were an 80s thing, were they? I didn't know that was an 80s thing. We've never had one of they because too many cats. Too many cats. Oh, they are now a thing. Do you just like magnetic clip the frames on? Is that how they work? I've never heard of them. Is that so they can give you like one set of them and just say, here you go, here's something to clip on the front? I'm gonna have to look those up. That's interesting. But yeah, kind of lame also. Everything's going to shit. Everything's going to shit, man. I can't believe that people buy clothes like new anymore because the quality is so bad. You can change the front part to different styles. Oh. Yeah, instead of them having to... I don't know, what if the arms of it look weird though? What if the arms of the glasses that are the default and then you clip the front on? What if that looks weird against the style of whatever they are? Because it's not just the front bit. In the US, you say it like I don't know. Oh, what, with the clothes being crap now? Nothing's good quality anymore and it annoys me. Gotta learn how to knit. Learn how to knit some socks. Socks just fall apart like immediately. And anything else. Especially ladies' clothes, like oh my goodness. To buy new clothes because I need business clothes and it's hard to find used in my size. Oh, I see. That makes sense. That makes sense, wanting to get like new stuff for it as well. Okay, am I winning? I don't know if I'm winning here. I do not know. You know what? Hang on. Is that what I think is going on by there? Because it really looks like what I was pointing out earlier, where you have the waffle shapes like that in the crinkles. I think that is what's going on. I think that's what's going on the shoe. And it's just way more obvious. I'm going to have to look up boots and see if it is more obvious in those. Maybe I will draw some boots, actually. That would be a good idea. That would be a good idea. I'll draw some boots too. I'll have to find some leathery ones, because the way the leather crinkles is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, that's just like one big block, isn't it, though? Right. This is not as nibbly as it should be. But I think I will leave it. Purposefully designed so that you need a tailor, at least for men anyway. I've never had to have anything tailored like that. They are the kind of thing where if they fit awkwardly, you can tell like straight away though. Like, you can't really get away with it. Your one leg is thicker than the one in the pic. Is it both of them? It's both of them, isn't it? Yeah, it is both of them. Yeah, I see what you mean. Thank you. Let me just recite. I'm just gonna like blomp, blomp, blomp and do that quickly to rejig it. I haven't made some of those bits like clumpy enough either. It's like a shape problem. It's a shape problem. Okay. Am I on the right thing? No. Oh, okay. This is going to be one of those where I work backwards because of the highlights as well. So it's going to have to stay dark, and then I'll put the highlights on the top of it, I think. Or erase them into it. I might try and do it so it's like that value that's here, and then there's those bits where it's got more light and inside those like boundaries of that color. Suits for ladies too, but I bet it's up and down my way, so getting things tailored and not high on my list right now, yeah. It's annoying if you're not like consistent, I guess. Not like consistent as in like keeping up with it, so just like size like varies naturally. Okay, now it looks less dumb with that value on it, actually. Now it looks less dumb, and then it wants like this kind of thing. Let's see how it goes, and then when clown appears, I can go, haha, you have not fooled me by picking mean references to give me. I did it. I hope. No offense, words are hard, yeah. I think I meant like consistent across time. I don't know. I'm not very good at picking words, especially when I'm trying to paint. I'm trying to get better at it again because I kind of dropped off being able to speak coherently with not doing it for a while. I gotta get better at it again. Get more better at it. I gotta get more better at it. Innit, bruv. Oh, there's like crunkliness up there too. Crinkles. Wrinkles and crinkles. A bit of swish across there. Is that why people are scared of giving speeches, actually? Like public speaking? Because it's difficult to words. I kind of have help because I can point at the screen with what I'm talking about, but I imagine if you've got something where you can't do that, it would be way more difficult. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? That piece. Yeah, that piece. Okay. To the stream. Thanks for streaming again, Baban. Thank you for coming to the stream. Have a good day. Have a good day at school. Is that what I'm looking at? That is what I'm looking at there. Okay. It's like those pointy... It's those pointy corners that are difficult to catch. Isn't it? I don't know how much of that in between I want to wash in as well, because there is like another value in there that's slightly softer that I'm not really doing anything with, because I'm not sure I want to go into that much detail. I don't know. Don't know if it's a good idea to do too much on it. Spend too long. It's better to do like more of them than it is to get too much into detail. Because if I can get it to look like the thing, 90% of tidying it up would just be spending time on it. So it's more about just figuring out what's going on quicker than anything. And why things are where they're at. I need someone who's got crinkly clothes to draw, actually. I need to figure out what character has a design like that I can use to study. That would be cool. I done most of those bits, yeah. I like most of those bits. There's little crunkles around here. Is that? That's that piece. That's that piece. Shading the wrong bits. Do you not have crinkly clothes? Not this crinkly. Not this crinkly. I'm trying to think if I do. I don't think so. Don't think so. Okay. And then I'll go back in with another highlight color in a moment, I think. And then I'll leave it. Then I'll leave it alone, because it's just gonna aggravate me. It's gonna aggravate me, and I don't think I'm gonna learn all that much extra from it if I keep going for too long. It's those waffle shapes. It's those waffle shapes, man. That's what it is. Aggressively 3D. Wait, what is? What is? Right, where are them extra like highlights? This? Or is it not gonna pick up unless I use the brightest color? Probably with the like harsher edge too. Too much dimensionality for them to hold. For our mortal brains to comprehend. They do. These pants are a nightmare. I might leave them and move on, because I don't know if I can make them as shiny as they are. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight, specifically. I'll have to revisit it at some point. Take another look at them. Oh yeah, there's a whole lot here that I didn't do. It's like folded paper, is what it's making me think of. And that gets really, really crinkly. Yeah, I think I would have needed that other value in there to get it to read properly. Okay, I'll just do another one. I'll just do another one. I don't think I'm winning with it, or that would have to be. Am I in the same layer? Oh, I am. Okay. I think it would have to be darker as a layer like that to get it to read. Such weird, awkward looking pants. Right, where did my other one go? I have another one here somewhere. Another one. That one's kind of doing what I was... Yeah, because I was doing variants where it was just the two values. Like that. I don't know if there's much point doing that. I don't know. Okay, let's have a go with these ones anyway. I'll have a look at them first. They're kind of doing a similar thing to, what was it? That one where it's sloping off the knee. With what's going on there. Like anchor point there, and then the crotch and the waist. And then there's that bit where it's hitting the heel. Yeah, and all that's just like dropping off. I don't think the knee's hitting it there. So there's like a big swoop. Probably should have drawn over the ref more on that last one. Talking heads can't sit where they're wearing the oversized suit. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't think so. I don't know why that bit's pulling in there. And then that's like drooped down from the pocket. Okay, yeah, so like the pocket being disturbed there is a point of it. Yeah, and then you've got that crinkle that's happening there because of that. So it's being pulled back and then it rolls because of it, and then you get the cascade of the rest of what's going on, and then that is also pulling back there. David Byrne dancing in his big suit. Nope, sorry. Nope. Not a clue. Sorry, completely out of the loop. I think there's a lot, okay, there's a lot of, this is hitting the leg, like by there. Like that is up against the leg and then drooping down, not wrapping around it, it's like drooping down from off of it. And I think, what is some of, I think that's like some of the creasing coming that way and then bumping into that one. And then, oh, is this waffle? Okay, I think it's waffling because you have like, and then like that, intersecting. Hello, congrats on launching the Patreon, thank you. Thank you. I did it. There is a Discord tier on the Patreon now so that we can art bully more effectively. It's in between two of the other ones that are there currently, and I will be back to Patreon stuff in a couple of days, end of the month, so I'll be back there. I don't know if I can stream through the Discord. I'm not sure. I think it would be cool to do Aggie Hangouts through that, and then we can do study group stuff. If people want to study anything. And draw on the same canvas and bully one another about it. Study bully group. Okay, you know what? Let me separate this. I was doing a thing while I was drawing the dogs and sketching them, where I was drawing over the top and then separating the sketch to see how it was that I was simplifying it. And what kind of shapes they were making, like divorced from the actual reference and having it drawn on top of it. Which seems to help. Seems to help, because you don't think about it too much when you're blocking it out on top of the ref like that, but when you separate it, you can kind of see what's going on there. And get an idea of where you should be going with it. Did I leave the... No, I didn't leave the notes on that one. There we go. I didn't have as many on that one. Because it's difficult. I think it's the value as well, because these are easier where they've got the softer values. Oh, I do still have the Patreon thing on the screen. Good. Okay. Right, let's have a drawer of this one then, eh? Let's have a drawer of it. Get the right pen. And I'll try and, you know what, I'm going to try and like this instead, because I keep ballsing up the size of things. I keep ballsing up the size of things, like, consistently, so. I don't know if I should just slap a grid on and, you know, it would make all of the reference blocking easier, but I should make my brain work on that one, probably. It's going to be better in the long run. To make myself work out the angles and stuff. And then we got like across the but yeah, I will hang about on there later and kind of start posting things and hanging out and doing little doodles. Suppose. Do some little doodles, draw some stuff, hang out. Dunk references. That's kind of why I wanted it, actually, because I've got so many ref things that I dig up and then don't really know where to put. Or I mention them on stream, but then they get, like, forgotten immediately, so need a repository for them, so they may as well go there. Makes more sense. Okay. Okay, what we got going on here? Boop. Boop. Oh, we blue pen. Yeah. Bloop bloop. Okay, boop boop. Then that's that nice swoosh there, and then we got the pocket at the top. Oh, is it you? Is it you? Who dares to bloop at me? Sub to the Patreon chat and then you too can bloop and disrupt the stream. Yeah, you can bloop. It's only in the voice chat they have the like the duck honk and stuff, right? The whack whack. And the air horn. Wah 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 wah. Okay, so yeah, I can see what's going on with this waffle shape here, so I'm going to block that in and then shade afterwards. I'm using a different brush also, so it's a bit more crunchy around the edges, and it's not making like continuous lines. It kind of breaks up because of the texture on it. I'm going to have to go back through the rest of my emotes that I have as well and add those in so that they are there. I forget how many that I have. Too many. Too many. Clown feet. Those are some clown feet. Okay, then what do we have? There's like more crinkly by there as well. Crinkly, crinkly. I've been looking at Jamie Hewlett stuff as well. I'm probably going to post some of that and rant about it after. Like the way that he draws crinkles. He seems to be doing the, like, waffle X crisscross shape. If very subtly. I'm pretty sure that he is. Yeah, you can see where these little puckers go up and they reach to like just about where the leg is hitting and then they drop off. Which is nice. 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 Nice crinkles. Yeah, okay, then more crinkles. More crinkles along there. Oh, this is like getting out of hand with how tall it is actually. We're paying attention to the ref. Okay, what other crinkles am I looking at here? Because we've got like that little pucker around there that goes do. I'm kind of ignoring the like, shadowy bits right now as well. Just block those in more. Around the edges where I'm missing them. Oh, it is Wednesday. It's Wednesday already. Okay. And then all that is, ooh, that's nice actually. That's like a It's like a big swoop there. I didn't notice that one. Okay. What you been drawing, chat? What you drawing? Tell me what you're studying or whatever. What are you studying, chat? What are you suffering with? What you suffering with? And why? Why would you choose this? The week went way too slow. It is going slow. Okay, do. Let's do this again and then I'll paint. Loosely. Loose paint. What character does have like big baggy pants like this? Is there anyone? I can't think of anyone right now. Could just be me. Didn't critique the anatomy on my last drawing, so I'll take that as a win. Yeah. Good, good, good. I didn't think it was that bad. I think you're doing good. Doing good. Get its ass. Do you plan on doing another one for March? Also, I'm curious what you're gonna want to paint. I gotta get back into doing big illustrations like that because it's it's been a while. I need something I can just sit down and chew on for a while. Yeah, let's split this up again. Okay, split this up again. Take every victory you can. Yep. Drawing is difficult. Don't be too mean to yourself. Don't be too mean. Just mean enough. Just gotta figure out where that is. I'm so mean, I bully myself until I stop. Keeps my spirit strong. Yeah. Own biggest bully. Still thinking of what I'll do. Take any recommendations. What's some of the stuff you really want to draw? What's the kind of thing you look at and you're like, man, I want to draw like that, but I'm not good enough to do that yet. Do that. Whatever that thing is that you're like, I'm not good enough to draw that yet. You should try and draw it. That's the meanest thing I can think of to say. That's the meanest answer I can come up with. I don't know if I can be meaner than that, unless anyone else has got suggestions. This is saving also. Give it a second. Give it a second. Greetings from South Africa. Hello. Sorry if I was slow getting to that also. Hands have been giving me hell. Hands are awful. That would be good to do grayscale stuff. I've actually like hands because I wanted to lean more into the highlights on them. And getting the values right to be putting highlights on. Good idea. No, I actually have a lot like that. Oh yeah, there you go then. Pick the most intimidating one. There you go. There's your challenge. Pick the most intimidating thing that you really want to draw but don't think you're good enough to do yet. That'll give you some trouble. Well, that'll give you something to think about. Okay, what else are we looking at here? Woo. This one's gonna need little highlights on it, I think, too, because it's quite bright, actually. It's brighter than I thought it were. Is that fam? I bet that's fam. Is it fam? Let me check. I know exactly what that is. There you go, then. There you go. That's the answer. I think it's really funny when you say that kind of thing to people and you're like, what's the thing you want to do but you're too scared to? That's the one you gotta go towards. If you think about it and you feel dread, that's the one. That's it. That's how you know what it is. When you start having like a physical reaction to it. Because you're scared you'll do a bad job. That's the one you want to run towards. That's how you improve, chat. You run towards the thing you're scared of. I fear the pants wrinkles also, and I don't know. I got to think about that, actually. I got to think about what else I'm scared of, and how that relates to what I'm trying to improve on. That will help me. Probably this kind of like two value stuff. Actually, that's what I'm real scared of. Limited values and entire illustrations done in that style is what I fear at the moment. So that's the way to go. Figuring out what I want comic pages to look like, because I don't even know if they're going to carry in that style, but I'm scared of that, so I should at least investigate. I'm going to hate how bad it'll be when it's done. That's okay, that's the point. That's the point. It's so easy to know where you have to improve when you can look at something and be like, I hate the way that this looks in it. That is like the best. That is the best critique you can get when you draw something and you look at it and you just like, this thing specifically looks really bad. It's like a big arrow all lit up in lights, like the Las Vegas sign telling you to go and study that thing. So you get better at it. Like there's no dodging that. This is becoming a value problem over here as well, I can see it. Okay, that's like more shaded in altogether. Okay. It's hard when you don't know what went wrong. I guess that's where you come in. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what I don't like when I can't tell what's wrong. If I can't tell what's wrong with something, I get really worried because I'm like, uh-oh, that doesn't help. Like, I can't see. It's like being in fog. You can't see where you're supposed to go. Just kind of floating. I think it's really interesting, like, if you can get a bunch of people to help you out as well, and if they start pointing out something that you can't see as an issue, that's really helpful too, because it might be something you didn't even like think was an issue. You know, even if they can't really explain it very well. You still have the cough? No, no, no. I'm all right. No, I'm fine. I'm healthy. No, I think I've aggravated it because I've been taking ibuprofen. Because something's got me. It's inflammation going on somewhere, and I don't know what it is. So I'm trying to get that to calm down. Something's playing up, and it's setting everything else off. Are these going? I think they're kind of going, aren't they? The values ain't quite right. But yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to paint something that I just hate. I need to paint something that I hate and looks terrible. Even better if it's something that I put like a lot of effort in and try really hard on and then it still sucks. It's even better. The kind of bad that like makes you want to stop and question if you can even draw anything anymore. Okay, I'll put some highlights on this in a minute because it's getting there now. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Right, let's put that seam on as well. I'm gonna try not to go crazy on this anyway. It's mostly picking it up. Mostly. Oops. Yeah, it's just kind of nibbly up here and I can't be bothered with the nibbliness of it. Just like value noise, kind of. Block those shoes in too. Right, highlight layer. Do a highlight layer, then I'll try doing the dark on it like I did the others. We'll try it and see how it goes. Yeah, okay, another layer. Another layer and we'll slap some of that on, just in the places it needs to go. Little bits. It's like mostly down the edge of these, right? You can see where it's just around the edges of those curves. And where it drops off like that. That's nice. And then it's kind of like, it's swinging around the tops of those bits too. Swinging around those and around. And now that's too heavy. That's too heavy. Wrong brush. Wrong brush. Or I might just plonk it on chunky and then come back to it. Wash it out. Come back to it and wash it out. It sits like around there, like bump bump on the edges of things. That just makes it look like it's shiny, but I'll take it off. Yeah, and around the knee and those little pinches. Yeah, okay, and then wash it out. There we go. That's done it, right? Oh, I can smell. Oh, dinner smells nice. Oh, I just caught a whiff of that. Now I'm hungry. No food yet. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, I may leave those now. I leave those alone. Put it on the shoes just to highlight them. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's not terrible. Okay. I was watching something last night where someone was eating acorns and cooking them to get all the tannins out. And they looked pretty good. They look pretty good. It's not acorn season, but be nice. Be nice to try. Try some acorns. I want to try some gorse, actually, like gorse tea. I know you can make tea with gorse. Flowers. Can you eat an acorn? Yeah, if you boil it enough. Is it horses that can't eat acorns? I think pigs and that eat them, don't they? I think pigs eat them. I know there's some animals that it is bad for. Don't remember which ones though. I'm excited for strawberry season. Wild strawberries. I'm gonna have to save some seeds off the wild strawberries actually, and then start planting them around the place. Start spreading them around. Eat chestnuts either. That's similar enough, I guess. Look up acorn recipes. It only comes up with acorn squash. Oh yeah, those are good. I think I planted some of those. Did I? No, it was the dinky like sugar pumpkins I planted. I've got some acorn squash seeds though. Roasted, toasted, acorn. Acorn squash. Right, what was I doing with this one? I wanted another layer, didn't I? Another layer on the top to go and scratch. I couldn't get any acorns, not acorns, chestnuts. I couldn't get any chestnuts this year, actually. I was annoyed about that. I think they sold out by the time I got to the shops to get them at Christmas. They usually have them. Right, let's see how let's see how crinkly I can make this. with like 2 values. Let's see. I'm probably going to want to fade out the bot, right? Fade out the bot. Fade out the bot into shadow. And then these bits too. Here's some of the crunch by there. Chestnuts are weird. Are they? Or do you just have weird chestnuts out there? I don't know if they're different to the ones out here. The shapes in these pants are really nice. Is this missing something? No. There's nothing. No, it is in the right place. Okay. Going cuckoo. Going cuckoo. Okay, so if I can do the zigzag there, that might work. And then blonk most of that down, maybe. Into one chunk. Might be better like that. Might be better like that in like one big piece. Oh, like that? How much of this do I want to do as well is a good question. Maybe just around the top. Okay. I don't know if that picks up so well. There's a lot of TikTok lolcows now that I wasn't aware of. I don't use TikTok. I don't use it. There's a lot of weirdos on it though. Is that the best that I can get that? Is that the best that I can get that? Let's try it without the... Am I in the wrong place? I'm in the wrong place. This is in the wrong place. It should be up here. Aha, there we go. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, those wanted to go. Those wanted to go. Those wanted to go, and then just a bit on the shoes. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the best they're gonna get. I'm trying to sneak in more darker values onto these to block the shapes out, because it doesn't have to be like, you know, it doesn't have to be exact where the shadows are. It just needs to pick up most of the shapes. And balance out how much is shadow and how much is light. What's hitting and where? Okay. I think I'll leave that one alone now. I'll leave that one alone. I made the values a lot softer on that too. Right for the pants party. Hello, clown. Welcome to the pants party. Welk. I did the other ones. Look, they don't look as bad as I thought they did. Now I'm looking at them again. They're just weird pants. They're just really weird pants. Really weird pants. Those ones are wide. It's broken my nice layout that I had. Look, I wonder if I can move these out of the way. I'd have to make it wider. Not gonna see them. They look good. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go and find some more. Let me go and find some more pants. This is taking me too long. I should be able to shit them out faster. And not spend so long on them. Okay, this is kind of pants, kind of drapery. Did I remove one of the layers? I think so. I think I did. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the other one on that. And with the notes too. Okay. Clown jumpsuits. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, I do want to do full body ones as well. Because you got to think about the seams more than you would think. The seams are their own little like tension points, which is really annoying. Super annoying. These are cool. These are some cool pants. Let's have a go here. Let's have a go with these, and then I may scoot. I'll see. I can't really double those up, can I? The silly Dio pants. I'm trying to not focus too much on any bounce light that's on them as well. I'm sort of ignoring that in these, so they're not looking as like rounded as they should. Right, what do we got? What do we got here? What do we got? What do we have here? This is my blue. I'm gonna draw over the top for a second. Oh, okay. Is this like, this looks like it's pieces of fabric that sit here and then they go like outwards and wrap up and around and then they drape from that. That's what it looks like. Anyway, anchor point there. And then around the ankles. I think, is there pockets? It looks like there's pockets, so those are something where it's grabbing and then dropping off. And then these all like wrap. Yeah, okay, see where that's going into like a point? I suspect that if you unwrapped that and pulled it around that way, it would be like that kind of shape. And then it's like wrapping around the leg. I think that's what's going on. It's easier if you can understand like what the cuts of the fabric are and how they are going to drape, I guess. Or like where they're pinching and pulling back in. So that's pretty like simple because that's just like a kind of loose drapery. That's just loose drapery, and then there's like more crunch around these legs. Do we have the shapes that I'm thinking of here as well? Okay, the crinkles and creases seem to like offset from each other, so if you've got a couple of them there, you'll have like, you know, the other crinkle will overlap with them, sort of like bricks, where you've got this kind of thing and then one, you know, in the middle, and they offset. They offset like that. That is my cat. Isn't it? Is that my cat? I'll have to let it in if it keeps squawking. I'm gonna have to let it in. I'm gonna have to let it in. Where is she? Where it is? What? Are you squawking at me? Yes. What's wrong? Yes, I know. I know. Come here. Whee! There's my little friend. She does have a lot to say. She's very noisy today. I don't know what she's shouting for. What are you shouting for, buddy? Sit down. Can you smell dinner cooking? Yeah, you can. That's the trouble, isn't it? Okay, do I need that note? I don't think I do. I don't think I need that note. I shouldn't have opened that door. That dinner smells really good. I'm hungry. No, I'm hungry. I want my dinner. Right. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. What we got? Boop, boop. Match up where the feet are. You were in the way, Spark. She was trying to sit on me before and she's like falling off the chair. There you go. Weren't you? You were falling off the chair trying to sneak away. Hang on. Let me wrap the baby up so it doesn't fall off. There you go. Swaddle the baby. The poor thing. Isn't it? Isn't it a poor thing? Yes. Ow. Ow, those feet. Ow. They hurt. Sit down. Ow. Ow. She's not even that heavy, but like the little feet jabbing into my leg hurts. Spark, you're gonna have to move. That is so uncomfortable. There. That's it. Sit there. Good girl. There she sits. Ah, there she sits. Okay, boop. Boop. Let's try and do this quickly because I'm going far too slowly. Far too slowly. Okay, what do we got? Leg. Chunky shoes. Chunky shoes. That I'm making too long. I think I'm drawing everything too wide again, just like habit. I always draw everything too wide. Okay. Leg, foot, leg, foot, leg. Okay, boop, boop. I'm gonna try and not worry about the shape overall like too much. Kekiuin's being spoiled. Aw, my cat's being spoiled too. Getting fuss, aren't you, cat? Getting fuss. Oh, dang. Poor thing getting fuss. Okay, what do we got? There's that big piece there that flops further over, right? Further over that way. Mm-hmm. You're not being suspicious, are you, cat? No. Okay. Oh, it's saving. Give it a sec. Give it a sec. It's saving. I don't know why I consistently make these so wide. I think that's what's throwing me off. All cats are suspicious. Suspicious. Sneaky and suspicious. Always sneaking and creeping. She can't get comfy. Crawling all over me. Oh yeah. Like a rash. Creeping and crawling like a rash. Okay. That's one piece, and then there's a piece behind it. You know what, let's go back to doing these like chunky bits of shadow because it's making it easier to put those in. Makes it easier to get a very obvious shadow layering of it. Putting that down. Easy to get an idea of what's going on, I think. Okay, so what do we got here? There's like a crunch, I think. I think there's a crunch by there, and then there's another one by here. That is its own like piece of fabric. There's a lot of shadow drop off around here as well. Under there. And that roll, yeah, that like rolls around as like a cast shadow. It's kind of soft, but I'm gonna make it crunchy. So I can tell what's going on. Okay, and then do. Okay, and then more crunch by there. I think it might be because I'm streaming too, because I did that extra one last night and I seemed to go a lot faster while I wasn't streaming. Trying to study. What do we got up here? There's like one big bit of crunch down that way that I can wash further later on. Oh. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. We'll do that by there and just block that into a big shadow. And then there's, what else we got? Like crunch down here and then crunch down here and then down that way. Let's like chunk the socks out as well. That's fine. And a bit on the shoes. Oops. Oh, don't fall off, cat. Oh, she nearly fell off. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. It's okay. Don't fall over. Poor thing. She fell over backwards off the chair not long ago because she had her toenails trimmed, so she didn't have anything to grab on with. Poor thing. Felt so bad for her. Just slipped right off the chair, didn't you? Poor thing. Okay. What else am I missing? There's a chunk. Oh, I should have done that so I could actually see it. Been fighting it for no reason. Fighting it. Fighting them values when I can't see them. Bless her heart. Poor little thing. No, not well here. No well. Not right. Let me see what that bloop was. Oh, it's fam. Right. Ooh, there's a coffee. Let me go and get my coffee chat and I'll come back and finish this one and then I will scoot, I think. Ooh, I'm back. Hello. Okay. Where are we? There we go. Right. Finish this one and then I'll go. I want to figure out if I can draw them quicker and do them on like a timer, maybe. If I get a if I get a set of them ready before I start, and then I can just try and blast through them. That might be better. Might be an easier way to do it. I might not bother with those arms either because they're kind of more detailed with the crinkles. Because I'm gonna find some that are full body ones that I can do. Draw and speed run, yeah. I don't know if I could do that on stream. I might do it. Off stream. difficult to try and do anything like that while like reading the chat. Unfortunately. Otherwise I would. Record yourself and 30 times the speed, yeah. That's kind of too chunky there. Okay, let's like grey some stuff. Let's blonk. Let's do some blonk on it. I'll up that as well. Live time lapse. I just gotta learn to go fast, man. That's all. I just gotta learn to go faster. Too slow. Too slow, too slow. I'm gonna pre-record myself for months and then get a backlog. And then suddenly come back really, really, really good at art. Two steps ahead, chat. Okay, Nikocado, yeah. I'll be really, really good. And it'll be really, really cool. And I also won't have, you know, my heinous all over the internet. Babacado. No, you guys, I'm so clever. I'm so clever. I'm 2 steps ahead of you. You guys are the douchebags. I won, even though my butt is all over the internet. No, you guys, that means I won. Sure you did, buddy. Sure you did. You make a panda head for the dragon. I should have done that when I started streaming again. I could make a panda head for the dragon. I did want to finish making hats for it because it's nearly March. I need the little daffodil hat. That would be cute. I want the little daffodil hat for my dragon. Everyone saw his butt lost, so it makes sense that he won. you think? I mean, I kind of agree. That's their own fault for looking, but it's still your butt's still out there. It doesn't really take away from the fact that it's out there and you put it out there. I don't know. You know when, have you ever seen those like cringe videos when people are pretending to be the Joker? There's one of a guy where he's pretending to be the Joker in his dorm room, and then his roommates, I think, walk in and catch him in like the full makeup, doing the voice and stuff, and they just laugh at him. That was the vibe I got. You're pooping your pants on camera and saying you won, yeah. Theatre kids, man. Theatre kids. You saw that, it hurts, yeah. The Joker one. Yeah. swear that's like a subset of people. People that like the Joker a little bit too much. In my experience, that is alarm bells. A twisted psychopath comes from Wonka. Wait, what? Oh, like the trope? That's a really nice big block by the... But no, I thought we got past the it's a social experiment excuse for acting like an asshole. I thought we were past that after, you know, all the like YouTube videos. YouTube pranks. I mean, no, it's a social experiment, you guys. No. You know, you don't understand. Okay, is this one? Is this one working? I can't tell. Archetypal, a sarcastic, edgy, autistic kid, yeah. I don't know what part of development that is. I'm sure that the cringe times are some part of development. And some people just get stuck there and don't get through it. For God knows how many different reasons. Some people just do not escape that developmental phase. It's not a social experiment anymore. The results are back and the experiment says you get a bunch of views. Yep, unfortunately. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. I don't know. Shit's interesting though. Shit's interesting. Come a teenager, you try to push back on the walls, comment on you at the same time. You're the most impressionable you will ever be in your life. It's a powerful combo. Uh-huh. It is. Okay, I'm lightening this up a bit so that the crinkles are easier to see. Oops. No, don't wiggle. Don't wiggle the layers. Don't wiggle it. If you hit command and then click the canvas, it will show you where the thing that you click is, like what layer it's on. It's very helpful. I didn't figure that one out for a long time. And it will let you move it as well, like I just did, like woohoo. It's difficult if you've got a lot of layers on the top though. Like correction layers and color layers and, you know, overlays and things that sit over the whole thing. It's good if you're just looking for like line layers or color layers or something. Remembering last night some of the highly cringe things I did as a kid. Oh, go on, share share with the class. I think I mostly tried to just like mimic what everyone else was doing, to be honest. I don't remember. I hope this is reading. Is this one reading, chat? Can you see anything that looks terrible? Edgy kind. Self-insert OCs and stuff. I just didn't broadcast that shit to everyone yet. I think I was too, like, I don't know. I was, like, too self-conscious to even do a lot of that shit. That's why I didn't, write fanfiction or anything, which I'm kind of disappointed about because, you know, it's funny. It's funny to look back at what you made when you were a teenager and laugh at it, but I just don't have that because I didn't do it. So it's a bit disappointing. And also that you know, I guess you learned something from that, or you learn to be able to just, like, sit there and make something. Even if it is just to be edgy and for, like, attention or whatever. Did fanfiction. I don't have it anymore. Boo. Should have kept it. Should have kept the fanfiction. See, I've got no fanfiction that I can go and, like, dig through and find and, like, laugh at on stream, and I'm very disappointed by that. Linkin Park, the color black anime hates my dad jokes, Kevin. Yeah. That's the one. Just like the old DeviantArt profile pages. That's what that's making me think of. Is this one going okay? I've got some of it kind of squiffy, but I'm trying to slap it down faster. Why is this so chunky now? Okay, I'm gonna go in a second, chat. I'm gonna have to go. But I will be... I'll try and do more stream tomorrow. I'll try and do more of a stream tomorrow. I'll come back. I'll come back. I mean it this time. Okay. I don't think I need highlights on that either, do I? Vampire MySpace. Vampire Freaks. I remember seeing, like, a sticker for that in the wild, and I was like, what is that? Like, I wasn't allowed on the internet, but I remember seeing a Vampire Freaks sticker somewhere, like on a road sign that someone had stuck on it. A lot of very attractive emo girls on that site. I forgot I was gonna do a shadowy version. Dated a girl I met on that site. She scared me. That's wild. Okay, how much can I even, like, do on this without it starting to look terrible? Let's see. See what I can get away with on this one. Maybe like that. A little bit by there. Like I say, I'm not going to pay attention to, what's it called? Bounce light. I'm not going to pay attention to no bounce light. I'm going to leave that be. No need to disturb it. See, that's probably fine just to block those bits out, isn't it? And then the shoes too. I think it's just like the edges of bits like that where you want to be able to see the edge of them somehow. Just a little bit. Very few pictures remain of those days. Yeah, everything's just disappeared. Say the internet is forever, but that shit is gone. That's the one. Okay, do I want to leave this as it is now? I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. A bit more on that belt around the middle of it. Like that. Bit of crunch. Bit of crunch. Okay. What's it look like without the wish wash? Or does it look stupid? Looks kind of stupid. Looks kind of stupid. Maybe a bit more. More shadow. Maybe, yeah, block that all out down that way. It's like thin little lines of value as well, like, need to happen, I think. It's like a better way to block some of this stuff in. Oop, oop, there we go. Yeah, and then yeah, all that crunch by there. That's what needs to happen in that larger bit there. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Right, I'm gonna scoot. Chat. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream. I will post these on the Patreon next month and more. I'll do more of them. Like I say, I want to do more studies, and then I'll draw some more finished stuff, sort of from imagination with what I'm learning. Okay, I'm gonna scoot. Have a good one, chat. Ta-ra!